What's up everybody, welcome to another episode of the greatest vlog in the world. My name is Jeff, your favorite tour guide in Madeira, and in today's very special episode we are showcasing Madeira's most prized property in the market right now. This is Saudade Residence by Prometheus. Located 35 minutes away from the Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport, 25 minutes away from the future Nick Faldo golf course, 20 minutes away from the Caleta Marina, and another 25 minutes away from Funchal's two-star Michelin restaurant Il Galdoro. This is the ideal central location for anyone looking for a quiet neighborhood with good climate and close by to all necessary amenities. In the outdoor space, they want to cover this place in green. They want to make it look like a jungle. So we've got Mexican wild grass and a Areca bamboo. And this is supposed to give us a little bit more privacy and as well give this green kind of state to the house. Outside, we've got a secret door to the elevator, which of course has every fail-safe you need. On the inside and the outside. As soon as we arrive home, we've got sensors lighting up the steps, of course for efficiency and for, you know, some, how do we say it, good vibes, right? Good vibes. There's also a levada on the outside, which is actually a real levada water, which is then pumped back up to have a feature to give you even more tranquility. I also forgot to mention that the bamboo grows to 4.5 meters, so it gives you a lot of privacy. And talking about privacy, we've got here some facial recognition to get into the house. And all you need to do...
Access denied.
You can't enter, dude.
Yeah, luckily for us, it's already open. All right. Coming into the house, we've got right over here all of our technical spots. There's over 125 different switches in this house. So it is a smart house. There's a lot of things to see. And as soon as we come in over here, we're already coming in to the kitchen, the dining room, and the relax living room. One of the first features we're going to talk about is the different moods that you get inside this house. So this house is built to be functional. Every little space is kind of thought about how you're going to be using the space and what kind of mood you're looking for in that space. So currently, because we've just arrived home, we've got the curtains closed. Imagine the lights are off, of course, and we're going to hit welcome home, and it's going to open up all of the curtains. It's going to switch on the appropriate lights, and then we can start relaxing at our dream property in Madeira. We've got all of our mood lighting over here. We've got dining, living, got all moods, which is of course the whole house. So it's very easy to kind of figure out, of course, which is quite nice. We've got all curtains closed, and for simplicity's sake, we're just going to hit all curtains open. This house is built so that every space is functional. In many circumstances, there are houses where people don't use all the rooms in the house. Every single room of this house has a purpose, and everything has been designed around that purpose and that functionality. So we're gonna get back into the kitchen and this beautiful wine rack. By the way, there's a wine here on this wine rack from every region in Portugal, and also a wine over here that is quite, this is the gift from Prometheus to the future owner with everybody's name on it that, you know, helped, you know, create this house. So we've got some big names here, you can see. You see here, 3 big names?
Yes.
Right. So here you've got kind of what they call this entertainment lounge with the Samsung TV, which is pretty sick, looks 3D. I mean, I'm not into art yet, so I'm not you know, I don't know if this is a great piece of art, but it almost looks 3D. It's really nice, and of course you can turn it on and you can have your TV on. You've got this couch that opens up as well, so you can lie down, watch TV, you can have everyone over. This is the more of the entertainment section. Prometheus called this the relax lounge. You've got real volcanic stone over here from Madeira, which is pretty cool. And you've got this inversion light, which is supposed to give a mood. So they've thought about everything. Even the light sockets down there have got USB-C and USB ports, as well as plenty of plugs. You know, there's always plugs missing. So there's a functional part right there. The whole house has got an Apple sound system as well. And we've got a Bang & Olufsen. Is that how you say it? Bang & Olufsen? I believe.
I have no idea, but I think it is.
I believe that's what you call it. Some people just call it B&O, right? So you can grab this, take it outside, and you can charge your phone on the top. There is an always-on light show of a custom-made bird malmeration with real recordings of bird sounds from the property, always playing to give this mood in this house, especially when you're relaxing and enjoying the quiet spaces. The house is also equipped with custom fragrances, so you get citronella to shoo away the bugs. You also get some cedar wood and some musk for that fresh feeling. This is what they call the feature wall. So over here we've got kind of like showpieces. If you've got people, if you're entertaining with people, then there's showpieces here. There's all sorts of really cool things, which we're gonna come back to, I think. You know, because we really want to do the kind of intro of the house. As you are now using the outside space with, of course, Madeira's beautiful seaside climate, which I know all about, by the way. So you have this kind of indoor-outdoor living, and it's supposed to seamlessly blend in, of course, with the pool. So you've got the pool over here, you've got the jacuzzi on that side, which we're gonna explore later. And of course, you also have the air conditioning, the curtains and the lights all centralized and ready to use at a push of a button. This house is designed for anyone, be it an A-lister looking for a holiday home in Portugal, a young family or a young couple. It's all about emotion. A dream house in a dream location designed for a perfect way of living. So we're gonna come back inside. Everything that Prometheus builds, they do fully furnished. So we've got some Scandinavian cutlery over here. This is all clay. There's real moss over there on the table. All about the details. Over here even, you've got the smoked olive oil. You've got all of these very unique alcohols for people to try. It's supposed to be an experience, you know, an experience, should I say. The kitchen is fitted with quirky condiments from all over the world, such as smoked olive oil from Barcelona and a mixture of exotic spices so that you have something different to try when you move in. This house has Siemens appliances in the kitchen. There are options of Bosch appliances in other builds. The extractor fan is inverted to give a clean ceiling, open plan look. Japanese stainless steel knives, Alessi brand pots and pans. Every detail is planned, even fire extinguishers and the first aid kit. Maybe we should go upstairs, right? Let's go upstairs. Let me show you some of the beautiful parts of the upstairs of this house. You've got this beautiful architecture. So the architecture is crazy inside this house. You've seen the panels outside. When the sun shines, creates all sorts of beautiful images inside this space and other spaces. Of course, all of the panels open and close to give you all sorts of the effects. And then right over here, we've also got the elevator. In case you don't feel like taking these beautiful steps, you can just look at them when you get here, right? And then carry on over here to the living space. So over here, we've got two of the bedrooms. We've got the shared bathroom over here. It's got mother of pearl kind of details over here. Aesop toiletries. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. There's privacy glass with a button. You just hit a button and this glass kind of, you know, goes transparent so you can see outside. You've got a shower, what do you call it? The rainfall shower, the rainforest shower. right, in this jungle house. Of course, everything here is turnkey and everything is fully furnished. So they've thought about every single little detail, like the toiletries, like the, you know, the bed linens and all of these kinds of things, the plates, the glasses, you know, the cutlery, everything. So it kind of, this is for the person who doesn't want to think and wait about all of these kinds of things. Of course, in Madeira, building can be a headache. In fact, this house has taken 6 years to build, which I believe 100%, because it took me like a year to build my Land Rover. So we've got air conditioning. It is a bit warm, but we can of course change that. You've got your welcome and your leaving. Should we see welcome? Well, this is leaving, of course. And it is welcome, in fact. So it is a smart house, eh? It knows we're here. Curtains are opening. Apparently, this is one of the most comfortable beds around. I wouldn't know, not yet at least. Who knows? Maybe I could come up with some money and sleep on this bed myself one of these days. We've got the outside veranda, of course, facing southwest. This is a southwest house facing house, which in Madeira is very important, of course, as we already know. I've never actually seen it from this side. You've been up here shooting all the B-roll, eh? Should we let's do some nice B-roll here, just to give me a little bit of a break. How's that? Now we've got our master bedroom, of course, very tastefully designed. There's a lot of light coming in, again, being southwest. You've got this lovely piece of art, which I believe is from the owner's place. I'm not sure. And of course, you've got some more modes over here. One which is very interesting is that imagine the two of you are sleeping and somebody wants to get up and go to the bathroom, something that happens quite often. They can just hit what I believe is called sleepwalking mode. We've got eye-friendly lights. The spots are on, but the lights don't hurt your eyes. Anyway, very tastefully made. And then of course, up these steps over here, you've got the bathroom, you've got wardrobe space over here, privacy glass, right? Privacy glass, you've got this beautiful setup, of course, over here. And then you've got this kind of indoor-outdoor shower, which is pretty epic. Again, with some more privacy glass over here. We've got our Roman bath, all right? So I believe the water comes out here somewhere with that shower head. And then you've got your kind of private balcony. Wow, it's pretty cool how the pool just kind of glimmers on the wall. I haven't had a pool for a while, so I miss my pool. Small interesting details like the black toilet paper. We've got more light switches over here, and inside got a fingerprint safe as well. -1, I guess. This is a nice lift. It's a nice lift. Yeah, maybe we're gonna cut that part. Nice lift. Coming outside into this moody kind of patio, you've got a green tea fridge over there with some firewood. You've got a Weber barbecue. Right behind us, there's a herb garden, which of course is busy growing. A sink, some old man's beard, right? Growing up here, very interesting fact that this grows without water and without earth even. You got a concrete table, 500 kilogram concrete table, and some candles. The idea is that this is supposed to be a mood space. So you've got candle lighting for mooding instead of lighting, because of course there's also lighting coming from inside of the house. So this is a place where you want to chill out with your friends. Got some rosemary over here as well to give you some of that nighttime aroma and to afastar o olhado, right? Because if you're living in a house like this, you're going to have a lot of olhado. Huh? People are going to be jealous because this is a gorgeous house. So the rosemary or alecrim, for those of you who don't know, for those of you on Portuguese who might not know, is to you know, kind of scare away the evil eye. We've got a 25-year-old bonsai, olive bonsai, right, with some blue Elijah grass at the bottom there, and a Zen garden. There's over 3,000 different plants in this house, some of which are exotic as well. We got some sun lounges over here. Right next to it, we got the fire pit. So over here, let me see if I can still work. We got a fire pit over there, of which you can use for, you know, ambience or for actually cooking some espetada. I mean, why not, right? And you can sit at, right, with the fireplace, maybe next time, huh? Then you've got your pool. So this is a magnesium water swimming pool. So the magnesium is of course a lot better for your skin, no chlorine. And over there, we got the jacuzzi with the outdoor cinema. Downstairs, we've got the children's pool with the leaf sun lounges, so they can be glamorous, just as glamorous as you are, through the see-through swimming pool. Over there, the adult pool on the top floor. And then we've also got a white sand lounge for you to relax in the outdoors in the sunset with a smokeless fire pit. There is also 125 different vegetables in this property, so vegans, all right, I know we're not very vegan friendly on this channel, right? We like our barbecues and our fish, but for those of you who are vegans, you can live off this property. You actually don't really have to go anywhere with all the variety that you have in the garden. 125 different types of vegetables. How many different types of vegetables do you eat a week, Andre?
Maybe not even.
Not when you were in America. Hey, when we were in America, it was like one. It was like, or two. It was the tomato and the lettuce in the hamburger.
Yes, exactly.
We've got a state-of-the-art irrigation system as well to look after all of your plants and vegetables. It knows when there is too much rain, so it will not irrigate when there is rain, and it will irrigate more if there has been more sun as well. So there is rain sensors, sun sensors, there is wind sensors as well. So the panels upstairs in the house will close if there is severe wind in Tabua, which of course is extremely rare. This house even has a holiday mode, which is designed to protect your property from any kind of mistake that you may have done, or of course for you not being here. So if there is sun shining in, for instance, it'll close the shutters automatically so that you're not bleaching you know, the properties of the house, the floor, the sofas, and so on. The irrigation system is a smart system as well. If there is too much water, it will turn it off. And of course, there is all security systems as well. If there is a light or two that has been turned on or off by mistake while you are on vacation, holiday mode will make sure that your house stays efficient and safe while you're on holiday. There is also a robotic lawnmower, scans and cuts grass itself, robotic pool cleaners, and Prometheus has a team to look after the maintenance of your house if needed. One of the technical rooms is downstairs, and there's all sorts of custom motherboard action going on here. There's a fun fact that usually I think it's 11 or 13 projects that you have to go through when you are building a house. This is the projects that you have to do, like the wiring project, the lighting project, all sorts of projects, all right? Building is a whole other subject, and hopefully maybe we can do another building video here in Madeira. We did one a while back and it was very interesting. And this house, right, had 21 different projects. So there's all sorts of action going down in the technical rooms, and the nice thing is that they're all neatly controlled and neatly organized, so you can find everything that you need, right? I actually had a little bit of a mishap upstairs earlier, and it's very easy to find the broom and everything, right? I was just like, where would it be? It could be here. I went there, I found it, sorted. Really, all you have to do is just bring your bag and move in. Now that the formal part is over, if you have any questions or any doubts, get in touch with Prometheus. They have other developments on the island. This is not the only development that they have. This house is of course fantastic, and I'm gonna go into what my favorite part is. But of course, I might have slipped a little detail or two. There is so much in this house. It's always better to get in touch with these guys directly so that they can explain in greater detail and answer your questions. I got a feeling that this video is going to be so good that this house is going to sell fast, right? So why are we doing this? Some of you may have remembered that I've done real estate videos in the past, and I love real estate, I really do. I'm developing a little bit myself. I do enjoy Madeira real estate. We're always looking at what's available and on the market and all sorts of things. And I've helped some people with real estate out here as well. The reason why I stopped doing the real estate videos is because I kind of really wanted to focus more on tourism and more on what we're doing. Of course, you guys know we have PopSec Studios, myself and Andrea, a video production company. And when Prometheus got in touch with us to do a feature on this property, of course, it was only natural that we'd bring it to the vlog so that we could share this all with you and that we could show you, hopefully, what a great job that PopSec can do for anyone who's looking to sponsor our videos or to get some video work done. So we've got other clients, right? PopSec is not just about the vlog. We do some work, we do some documentary work, we do some commercial work, we've done all sorts of work in the video game. Andrea is not purely mine, I wish, right? I'd be doing a video every day. But that is kind of the reason I wanted to focus, and Prometheus came and approached us. Thank you very much, Prometheus, for sponsoring this video and a couple of other videos, which is going to make our life a little bit easier so we don't have to worry about, you know, all these other, you know, kind of financial things, right? So we can just focus on doing a good job for you guys. The thing that I love about this house the most is that it's something new, right? It's something that in Madeira is pushing the limits, all right? At Hit the Road, I'd like to think that we are creating new and different things that other tour companies maybe aren't trying, and we're trying new things, you know, in the market. And this is what this house is doing. It's trying something different. It's trying something new. And I think it's really excelling. In the beginning, I was like, oh, you know, what is it all about? But the more I visit this house, the more I love this house, and the more this house motivates me, all right? It makes me think, okay, what should I be doing next, right? What do I need to, you know, how do I up my game? And it motivates me. In fact, I think we should get to work right now. Hey, Andre?
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, not like we've been working now, but now we're gonna get to work, like serious work, proper work, yeah? Some of you might recognize this house. And when I was doing the planning for this video, I was thinking, well, how can I do something that, you know, the owners of the house have not already done, right? I mean, come on, I'm just a visitor. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I might be the first person to make Poncha in this house. Yun, I'm gonna leave this one in the fridge for you, right? So without alcohol, it's pure, it's organic, it's really nice. You can like squeeze it into your mouth, or you can cut it up and eat it. I don't know. Are you filming this?
Things we do for the vlog.
The things we do for the vlog.
That's gotta be a t-shirt.
It is gonna be a t-shirt. For sure.
Comment down below if you'd buy it.
Yeah, would you buy a t-shirt if we made it? So remember, one hand is moving. I know it looks like both hands are moving, but one hand is moving and the other hand is staying still. And the reason we do this is so we can mix up the honey. So it's orange, honey, lemon, and rum. Poncha. Andrea, we're on the final stretch. All we need to do now is taste it. Cheers. Could use a little bit more honey though. It's good? All right, cool. There's like a little echo here. It's actually quite nice. I think I should do the rest of my videos from here. There's actually an A-lister living next door. One of the, you know, the next door neighbor's house was actually purchased by somebody in the film industry kind of thing. So we thought it would only be appropriate to watch our own film that we so magnificently produced this year, right?
It was this year.
Jeez, it feels like it was so long ago. my favorite scene of Star Wars. I think that Bugger Count scene was just incredible, you know? That was like straight out of movie. First of all,
This one, right?
is that the one? Yeah, that one, exactly. Yeah, I can see the reflection of it, yeah. So you can watch it from both sides, really, to be honest. But no, in all fairness, that was my favorite part. Having the outdoor cinema is pretty awesome with the sound, you know. The developer told us that the sound, like the whole house, is the sound. And I totally get it now, because now, you know, when you're watching, you know, the sound's just coming from everywhere kind of thing. It's coming from the house. So pretty cool, very, really cool. But now I think we're getting to that time. I think it's about time to end this video, eh? So we're gonna do one last shot. We're gonna jump in the pool. Maybe the cold plunge, yeah, for the muscles, eh? Do you think we can put the drone in the air? Hey, it might be too dark, hey? Okay, let's try. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this very special episode of this gorgeous house. This house can be yours. All you need to do is get in touch with Prometheus. And yeah, that's it. So stay tuned for more. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Cheers.